Listen up, all the negativity is behind us. We got nothing but positive vibes and positive energy going forward for the remainder of the year. And do not forget, leave your top 50 in the comment section down below. If you got a top 40, if you got a top 30, if you got a top 20, if you don't got a top 20, then I don't really know what music you was listening to this year. You ain't listening to nothing? That's crazy. But these are the songs this year that gave me the most fun, the most entertainment, energy. Those are the biggest things that I was focused on this year. What songs gave me those three things? And I think I got them. It's pretty easy to make some great moments when you take apart a good portion of that Only Built for Infinity Links project that Quavo and Takeoff did. Really enjoy tracks like Nothing Changed and Chocolate. Think they're very good standouts. Check them out if you haven't. At number 49, I got Soccer Mommy Shotgun. At number 48, I got Glorilla and Cardi B's Tomorrow 2. I don't care about how you feel about rap coming from women. This is a banger. Kill yourself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Step, slide, spin. Ain't no perk, 5, 10.
46, I got The Sun from KayCyy.
I don't need the stars, girl, if you bring me this.
This track is kid approved. My nephew loves it. Number 45, I've got Young Thug and Metro Boomin with Metro Spider. This track is Young Thug at the most aggressive, eccentric, and energetic that he's been in a while.
Metro, bought me a paint from Bezel. Better have manners right here, my family right here, nigga, both my parents right here.
JoJi dropped a great track titled Stress off of her EP. Thought it was great, thought it was fire. Told y'all about it a few months ago. I love it. At number 43, I got redveil's PG Baby with Denzel Curry. I like the original a lot when I first heard it. Why not make it better with Denzel Curry? I think this is a great track. Easily redveil's best in my opinion.
Tell you ain't about to win longer. Let it make you stronger.
At number 42, I got OD's Follow Me. A lot of personality, a lot of charisma, very rhythmic. Most importantly, some really soft, almost cushiony vocals. This piano in the background is really classy. It helps to keep that soft tone and vibe running from start to finish. EST Gee's Blood at number 41.
I see blood. This the feeling first time when your niggas gave you a gun. Yeah, I wanna see blood.
Number 40 is Brent Faiyaz All Mine. I like the energy coming off Brent Faiyaz for this track. Thought it was great. Number 39, I got Tears for Fears with Please Be Happy. Short little cut about gratefulness. At number 38, I got Tyler the Creator and Nigo. Come On, Let's Go. Rushing your girl out of the house. Tojo West, get ready. Yeah.
You always got excuses and you know I be on top of things.
How he still making the list and ain't dropping an album? Number 37, I got Pussy Power with Drake and Gunna. Thought I forgot about Gunna this year just because he was locked up for most of it. I didn't. I like Pussy Power a lot. And at first, I thought the moans in this track would ruin it for me. But after repeat listens, I realized I don't give a fuck. Number 36, I got WizKid and Arya Starr with Too Sugar. At number 35, I got Beyonce's Energy. Best track off of Renaissance, if you ask me personally. 34 is Daniel Caesar's Please Do Not Lean. Daniel's coming off as the most undependable man in human history. Every minute of this track is beautiful to me. This is a great warning track and something I identify with. But people still gonna want to be in a relationship after they hear you say this. At number 33, I got Chris Brown and WizKid with Call Me Every Day. 32, I got Denzel Curry's Xwing. The thing about this track that was a little interesting was that I originally wanted to put Walking in here, but I forgot how much I loved Xwing. Good bars from Denzel on this track, catchy hook, nice vocals, good use of auto-tune. Good, just really good.
I mean, when you famous first, they don't know what their name is worth. Please excuse my grammar. My eyes filled with Anna. Oh, never did have the best things. Now my diamonds on my neck gleam.
Look, any record that came out at the end of last year is included in this year, okay? If it came out after December 20th, you win this year. If it came out after the first week of December, it's included in the next year, okay? That's just the rules.
SOSABABY gang. Get your ass around here, and I'm trying to get my soul clear.
This track is so anthemic and such a joy to hear from someone like Chief Keef. I'm glad to see that not only is he still rapping at a pretty good level and he's still pretty entertaining, still got that energy, man. He still sounds young. He still sounds youthful. He still sounds like he wants to do this. Number 30 is Homemaker from Sudan Archives. Very fun track. Something to give you some energy, something to give you something to dance to. Glad artists are taking the more lighthearted approach and, you know, coming into their own version of themselves and releasing it for the public. I think it's a joy to see. Babyface Ray with Sincerely Face is a great showcase of his skill set and everything that I think makes Babyface Ray appealing. Laid back, chilling in the cut. You know he's there, but he's not trying to stand out. Cool dude. Bitch nigga, break the my rules, you get sent for. Nigga small fry, I'm big. Yeah, I got the stripes, so fuck Adidas, nigga. Don't get mad, I get even. Hit you niggas like a buzzer beater, nigga. This is really my favorite track just because of that one part alone. Them going back and forth, trading bars, I think it's the greatest shit in the world. Drake giving the ad-libs to 21. I think that's perfect right there. I really do. That's all I would have wanted for a whole tape from them. I don't know why we didn't get that the whole time, but this still is a great example of what the highs of a 21 and Drake collab are. Track number 27 is Smino's Matinee. Hope I said that right. If I didn't, I don't care. I wanna get you to the crib, I wanna own it. 26, I got the continuation of Silk Sonic's adventure last year with Love Train. I think it's a great track, really rhythmic, and a really nice take on the original. Freddie is a Guatemalan artist who came through with one of the most carefully crafted, beautifully sung, meticulously formed ambient records I've heard this year, and I think you should listen to it, so don't be surprised if you go into it and you're like, what the fuck is she talking about? You're not supposed to get it yet. And I might get involved, if he really get his head cut off, I'ma see that little bitch, cause I run. I don't need to say anything else. I love this track so much. Westside Boogie came through with one of the most enjoyable records I've heard in his entire discography. Such an ear-grabbing hook. I can't stop myself from repeating it daily. I can't even lie. Think you a bitch and I can't even lie. Cause my father, you know I won't lie. If I say on my mama, like, what is you stupid little bitch be charging these bitches a fee? No more me giving them dick for the free. What the fuck? Put it on God, put it on me. RealBostonRichey and Lil Durk's Keep Dissin' 2 has been in rotation ever since it dropped for me. Really catchy song, great verse from Durk, great energy from Richie, great song overall. Let go, let's die, niggas keep dissing. But I don't get in there, I'm steady. I be trying to tell him without saying too much, I'm trying to nail. Track number 21 is Vince Staples' When Sparks Fly. I think this is a very creative track, all about the perspective of a gun owned by someone who gets caught up. The musical backdrop to this is very intimate, almost like a relationship between man and weapon. Promise that the floor plans is nothing like the motto. Summertime, Winterfell, I'm the night king. I'm reaching for the stars on that one. Number 19 is Joey Badass's Survivor's Guilt. I love this track because it's an ode to Capital Steez and the relationship that Joey Badass had with him. Very sad track, very detailed track, and also one of Joey Badass's best tracks. At number 18, I got Beach House Superstar. At number 17, I got Lucky's Drought Ski. It's a dry this cause of me. I got 40K on my arms and I got 40 underneath. My shit foiled out the charm, but I still play the humble beast. Ooh, that track is just... Ooh, that's colorful. That's just, I'm submerged in whatever he's drinking. Track number 16 is going to be Benny the Butcher with J. Cole, Johnny P's Caddy. Really like this track. Lyrical miracle shit going on, but it's not corny. It's really good. J. Cole has a great verse. Benny the Butcher has a great verse. Beautiful musical backdrop. I like it. Start to finish. I know it's real easy to say that Bad Habits is the better hit record that he dropped, but Mercury just has me feeling like the sexiest, most important individual alive. Whenever this track is in my ears, nobody can tell me shit. If a song never gave you confidence before, listen to Mercury. Number 14 is going to be Glimpse of Us from JoJi. I think this is probably JoJi's most beautiful ballad, and it doesn't have any of the overproduction. It's very understated, and his voice actually is the standout, which is something that I've been complaining about with JoJi's music for years, but I'm glad here that is not a problem. He shows up, he shows out, vocals beautiful, main star of the show. Why then if she's so perfect, what can I do? 13 is going to be Dark Hearted from Freddie Gibbs. I love how he's tapping into like these Ja Rule roots. He's singing in his verse. He's harmonizing a lot. I like it. I like it. It feels natural for him. It's not making it hard to go do a homicide. Know some fake niggas, the snakes, niggas on my side. When bitches, they used to play with my heart then. Police might shoot me and kill me over my dark skin. What do you mean by that? Number 12 is Wise Blood, Hearts Aglow. Beautiful cut. Just beautiful. I thought I would be like, you know, 2019, it's gonna be the only year I really tune into Wise Blood, bro, but it's not. I didn't think she could get me again, but she did. This track is equally as cinematic as a lot of the material off of Titanic Rising. Difference is a bit more of a 70s kaleidoscopic flair, colorful flair on this track, and on the entire album from Wise Blood this year. It really feels like this track is feeding the rest of the body. At number 11, I've got Amber Mark's What It Is. She's been slowly inching her way up to the top of my ladder on my R&B artist chart, so I felt like this was an easy mention. At number 10, you knew Future was not going to be exempt from this list. He's puffing on Zooties, and so am I. This is a great record. It's really earworming. It's really hypnotic, really infectious. I think he goes crazy from start to finish. I still love it till this day. Nothing can take my love away. Oh my God, that rhymed. All right, so I'm gonna start my rap career in about 5 minutes. Number 9 is Duke Deuce's Just Say That. I like how disrespectful this track is in terms of like treating everybody else like they're insignificant to you. This track is basically, I see through the bullshit that you're telling me right now. And it's okay that you want bullshit, but just say that. I like the energy from Glorilla on this track. I love the energy from Duke on this track. I just think they are a great team. I think they pair up really well here. As a result, the energy, it just comes off the track like butter.
Them boys with them iPhones, I still got them. Hello, ask about Young, he do not exist. Thump shit, fat bitch.
Whoo, whoo, whoo. Woo. Number 7 is going to be Conway's God Don't Make Mistakes record. I think this is easily his most introspective track. I think this is easily his most introspective track since The Cow. Love hearing his perspective and where he thinks he may have been had things gone different the night he was shot. Track number 6 is Boldy James Bumps and Bruises from The Alchemist. The sampling on this track is fantastic. It beats out every other cut I've heard this year. On top of that, Boldy James is an undeniably great MC. This nigga about to go crazy. At number 5, I got the Weeknd's Out of Time track. At first, this wasn't my favorite on the album, but it slowly grew on me. And even more so because my wife is in the music video. Yes, I gave her permission to co-star because I'm supportive like that. I just like the city pop foundation that's going on here. The Weeknd singing is fantastic. Hook is infectious. He dots all his I's and crosses all of his T's on this track for me, and I just think it's an amazing track. At number 4, I'm going to put Jealousy from FKA Twigs. I really like how expressive Twigs was and how much fun she had at this point in her career as opposed to years prior where she seemed a lot more focused on the trauma that she had recently been through. I'm glad that the music is kind of like an indicator that she might be moving past that. But with records like this, it's just a joy to listen to.
Take it easy, take it slow. You follow me everywhere that I go. 20 missed calls cause I'm not home. That's why your mind's up.
At my third spot for this year, we got Kendrick Lamar's The Heart Part 5. This is a beautiful description of our society, how we look at celebrities, how we look at black people with influence, the expectations, the pitfalls, and the reality of these people, folks around them, and us as people as well. I think it's a beautiful track sonically, but also a beautiful depiction of the society as well, because we live in one of those. At number 2, and this is really, really tough for me because I wanted it to be number 1. But number 2 is going to be JID or JID, however you want to fucking pronounce it. Cody Blue 31. This is the most beautiful track I think JID has ever made. It's also the most beautifully sung cut that he's ever sung on. I've compared this track to having to go to church. It's just community. It's community-based track. It's family. It's pain. It's stress. It's happiness. It's all these emotions just tied into one. But at the end of the day, it's worth it because you get to come home to faces that are familiar, faces that love you, faces that you love and would die to protect. It just feels like love. That's what this track feels like.
Just keep on swinging on.
Are you serious? You are not serious right now. You just did that? Alexa, bro, what? White voice is trying to interrupt black great. Calm down, it's a joke. Jesus Christ, I can already tell it's a nigga who's never interacted with society about to come up. Why are you making everything about race? Shut the fuck up.
Swing on, swing on, swing on.
Now for my number 1 pick. My number 1 track for the year 2022 is Black Country, New Road, the place where he inserted the blade. Man. Man.
Where he inserted the blade, oh praise the Lord, burn my show me the place after morning.
It's like walking on eggshells. The inability to figure out what is happening with the person that you love or the person you're trying to become closer to because of past traumas. This trauma is like preventing the two of you from connecting on certain levels. And so he's constantly asking his partner, tell me what happened, tell me the specifics, tell me how this came about so I can better understand and become one with. But in doing so, the person that he's with is exposing themselves to even more hurt and more pain while he's on the outside in looking, and this is causing him pain as well. Ultimately, the want to be closer is what's hurting the relationship more. This is a really beautiful ballad. It's one of the most beautiful ballads I've heard in the last decade, for real. But it sucks because y'all both really care about each other. That's what this song has given me since I first started listening to it. I think it's fantastic, bright and vibrant, but also leads to the death of the relationship that he's talking about here. I love this track, if you couldn't tell. But those are my top 50 songs of 2022. Yeah, thought it was a pretty good year, and I got a lot of content to take with me here into 2023. Y'all let me know what your top 5, top 10, top 20, whatever records are. And tomorrow is the day that we will talk about the best albums of 2022. Be prepared, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.